Ever wondered how our height increases? Well, thanks to the active growth plates of the long bones. They do not fuse until an adult height is achieved. This results in the lengthening of the long bones, causing the increase in our height. Now, tibia is one of these vital bones which gives an elongated height to the human body. The word tibia originates from the Greek olis flute. Are you aware of the sad fact regarding tibia? Animals were sometimes hunted for the purpose of making flutes from their tibia bones. Now, another name for the tibia is the shin bone. Well, the anterior part of the lower leg is named as the shin, and the major portion of the lower limb is occupied by the tibia. Henceforth, tibia is also known as the shin bone. Let's elaborate on the anatomy of the tibia with some important and interesting facts so that you will memorize it for the lifetime. It is located in the lower leg of the human body, which is the part between the two major joints, that is, the knee joint formed by the tibia with patella and femur, and the ankle joint formed by the tibia with fibula and tarsals. The tibia positions itself parallel and medial to the fibula bone, and if you look here, it is slightly in front of the fibula bone. Tibia is the major weight-bearing bone. It helps to maintain body alignment because it articulates with a non-weight-bearing bone, fibula, at the tibiofibular joint. So it is the stronger of the two, helping us to walk, stand, and run. It comes second after the femur in being the longest and the largest bone of the vertebrate skeleton. The strength of the tibia bone is also due to some of the powerful muscles attached to it. We will talk about them at the end of our lecture. Now let's talk about the external feature of the bone. While looking at the bone, we can see that it can be divided into three main parts. The upper part, which contributes in the formation of knee joint, and it is also called as the proximal or upper end. The shaft lies in the middle of the two extremities and is the site of various muscle attachments. The lower part forms the ankle joint and is also named as the distal or lower end. Just like it has three parts, the same way tibia usually has three ossification centers. However, in some humans, there might be more. We have one primary ossification center for the diaphysis, which in case is the shaft, and two secondary ossification centers for each epiphysis, which are the two extremities, the proximal and the distal end. Now the question arises, how one can know whether it is the left-sided or right-sided tibia bone? If you look at the bone, the upper part is more huge than the lower part. You will feel for a rough bony projection at the anterior aspect of the upper end, known as the tibial tuberosity. The medial side of the lower end extends a little downward than the lateral side. This extension is the major landmark of the human body, which is known as the medial malleolus. If you hold a tibia in your hand, on the lower portion, if medial malleolus is on your left side, and at the same time on the upper side, the tibial tuberosity is at the front. This means that you are holding a right-sided tibia. To know more about this strong bone, stay with me on sqadia.com.